Kyle is 20 years old. He is an engineer, and he described his style as hybrid. What he means by that is he's not just a grappling specialist or a striking specialist. He can do it all, can young Kyle Adkins. And he told me he's going to win by technical knockout. I love a good prediction like that. That's a strong prediction. Representing Urban Prospects. Nice braids going on. I appreciate a man with braids. Oh, he is looking fired up and ready. That is some mean mugging if ever I have seen one from a fighter. This is Elite Combat MMA at the H Suite in Birmingham. Elite Combat MMA from promoter Steve Logan and K-Star Fight Academy. Elite Combat MMA has established itself as such a good show for these up-and-coming amateur fighters. It's all A-class rules, and that means that you get ground and pound and so on. And what the referee's doing now is he's just checking over the fighter. He's looking for any oils, contaminants. He's checking he's got the right type of shorts on. He's got his box on, gum shield in, because fighter safety is the most important thing. And believe it or not, people do sometimes cheat. They apply oils to themselves because they don't want some grapper to grab hold of their leg or arm. Even a bit of like peppermint stuff on the gloves, and then makes the other guy's eyes sore, or tiger balm. But Kyle Adkins ready to go. He hasn't found the red corner, but
into the blue corner. Let's hear it for Roughton!
Aaron Roughton making his debut from EWF, East West Freestyle Fighting. EWF regulars here on Elite Combat MMA. Great group of guys, so friendly. Well recognized within the sport of mixed martial arts. He's got some, it's a bit of a WWF logo, I gotta be honest. I appreciate it, he's embracing it. And he's a slightly WWF looking guy. I don't want to upset him because he's a giant and he could eat me. But it's definitely, he's got that look about him, like he's ready for a tear up. Now these guys are 120 kilos of manpower. And what that means is, literally, we have fights on this show, or any MMA show, that are 60 kilos. So it's twice the size of some of the other fighters that we have on this card today. Literally twice the man. And that's why everyone loves watching heavyweights, because every punch has got 120 kilos of power behind it. And that's what makes it so exciting. And Aaron, he told me that he's going to win with a first round KO via head trauma, which is quite an aggressive thing to say. But he said it with some confidence, a little cheeky smile, and I actually believe him.
Yes, and here we go. It's heavyweight time. We've got 3 3-minute rounds of mixed martial arts action. Here for Elite Combat MMA. Well, let me welcome into the red corner. Let's raise the roof for Kyle Adkins! Now into the blue corner. Aaron Roughton! And your referee is Mr. Pete Richardson.
Pete Richardson, our referee for this 120 kilo heavyweight contest. We have Kyle Adkins in the red corner, Aaron Roughton in the blue. I am so excited about this one. I love watching the heavyweight guys go at it. Usually the first 30 seconds is just brain trauma. But sometimes if it doesn't end in the first few seconds, you can get a bit of a cardio fest of who's the fitter guy. This is nice to see from heavyweights, not just rushing in. Oh, big right hands landed. Oh, great takedown there from Kyle Adkins. Aaron Roughton straight back to his feet with a powerful guillotine. Oh, it's a bit of an awkward position. He's come on top. He's given up on the guillotine to slam in some ground and pound, but he's kept that right arm around his neck. He might transition back to it. He's looking for it once again. Almost a 10-finger choke. Oh, beautiful. He's just snuck his head out. Oh, here we go. Apparently, Aaron does not use his left hand. All he throws is bomb right. Whoa, both guys, eyes closed, just throwing haymakers. This is the kind of action we were hoping for. They both landed big. Anyone could get knocked out at any second. Oh, Aaron thrown backwards. Oh, huge takedown. He landed on him. Oh, but Kyle Adkins landed with his arm around his neck. Got half guard straight away. And what we mean by half guard is that he's got his arm, his leg caught between his legs. Oh, and he swept and got on top. Awesome work by Kyle Adkins to sweep there from a half guard bottom. And now he's in the closed guards of Aaron Roughton. What we mean by closed guard is Aaron's got both feet wrapped around him with his feet crossed. And it means that if Kyle tries to hit him, he can use his legs to pull him in. And it makes it very, very difficult for Kyle Adkins to get anything off. Oh, almost looks like he's pulling his hair a little bit there. That looks like a lot of hair pulling. That looks 100% like hair pulling. Well, I appreciate some hair pulling. What a comeback this would be by Kyle Adkins. He's on top. Top half guard. Oh, but a sweep from Aaron Roughton. What a backwards and forwards contest. Oh, he's just grinding his head in there. I'm suspicious that there was some hair pulling earlier. Attack those terrible braids. Oh, Kyle Adkins was looking for a submission there. And Roughton on top, trying to get some ground and pound going. That's what I said at the start of the fight. Sometimes with the heavyweights, if they don't land, oh, he's left his arm behind. This could be an omoplata. He's got a forward roll out. He'll do something. He's just powering back in. Oh, the arm is extended. Is it all over? It's all over. He's just got it out. I think he's safe. He cleared the elbow line and came on top. What a survival by Aaron Roughton. Kyle Adkins sneaking out the back, looking for a rear naked choke. He's back on top. I can't believe this is so much action in one short round. Oh, hammer fist to the body. Kyle Adkins is looking for a submission there. He was trying to get a arm lock. He's trying to grab the wrist. Now he's working the body. This is intelligent martial arts skills from Kyle Adkins, mixing in between submission attempt, body shots, head shots. Oh, he's gone back. Is it all over? Did he tap? Oh, what a performance. End of the round, I think. Wow, just wow. That was so close to being over. Now it's cardio time. Who's got it? When you're moving 120 kilos around, it is physically exhausting. It's our lovely ring girl. She's very lovely. Very distracting. I'm supposed to be concentrating on commentating. What am I doing? Aaron Roughton. He's doing really well. Did he survive the round? Was he almost out at the end? Kyle Adkins, though, what a comeback. He looks at the start like Kyle Adkins was struggling, but he came back really strong. They all started with a little half-guard sweep from the bottom. Kyle Adkins got on top. He's looking for submissions constantly. I was so impressed by Kyle Adkins going between hitting the body, hammer fist to the head, submission attempt, constantly transitioning between those three different attacks. And it kept Aaron Roughton guessing and defending. It meant he couldn't have a moment to power out. Now, it's hard to judge a book by its cover, but I think Kyle Adkins is the fresher looking of the two fighters. But this is heavyweights. One shot can change everything. Oh, big leg kick. Oh, nice head move from Kyle Adkins. Very, very good. He's just driving in. Aaron's trying to sprawl out and throw his legs behind him, but the cage is getting in the way. It's making it hard to defend this takedown. But Aaron Roughton's really struggling to defend this takedown. Kyle Adkins is trying to drive through, but you see where his head is. He's got this weird posture. And you think about being in the gym, like what position you're strong in. It's not having this neck bent position. It's a weak position to be in. Aaron Roughton is looking for a guillotine, or just used it to get on top. Kyle Adkins back to half guard, but we saw earlier he has a very good half guard sweep. Oh, he gets back to close guard. He pushed the knee away, snuck his right leg round, and I'm expecting submission attempts from the bottom, from the jiu-jitsu stylist of Kyle Adkins. Oh, Roughton's trying to get the ground and pound going, but I don't know if he's got anything in the gas tank to get any power behind it. Kyle Adkins looks very composed and it's calm. Oh, hitting from the bottom. It's interesting. I think he's looking for a sweep there. Hey, he's trying to wrap the arm. So he's got his left arm wrapped around Aaron Roughton's right. Aaron recognized the danger and just drove forward. Smart thing to do. Looks like Kyle Adkins is trying to get a sweep or something, but I think maybe Aaron Roughton is vulnerable to submissions, but because he's just driving through, he's not trying to pass, he's not playing the jiu-jitsu game. And that can make it very difficult for Kyle Adkins to get his grappling going. Kyle Adkins working his guard high. That's a good sign. I think he might be looking for that arm. Or a triangle, maybe. I think he's trying to sneak a triangle choke or an arm platter. Oh, an arm bar. He's coming on top. He's come on top. Use a submission attempt to sweep and get on top. He's got the arm trapped. If he recognizes it, he can start hitting the head. Crucifix position. Aaron Roughton's in big trouble. This could be over. Oh, he snuck his arm out. He got his right arm out that was stuck between the legs of Kyle Adkins. He got it out, and now it means he can defend himself. Oh, it's all over! I think it was a Americana submission. Very, very impressive. What a performance by the jiu-jitsu stylist of Kyle Adkins. Wow, very impressive.
After 2 minutes and 22 seconds of round number 2, your winner by armbar in the red corner, Kyle